Good evening, and welcome to Portland Veterans Memorial Coliseum, where this evening we gather to celebrate the graduates of Woodrow Wilson High School. At this time, I would like to introduce the faculty and staff of Wilson High School. The staff is being led into the arena by the administrative team of Sara Gandaria, Jason Breaker, and Brian Covey, and school board member Julia Esparza Brown. And now, on behalf of the Portland School District, it is my honor to present to you the Wilson High School class of 2019.
If everyone could please rise as Wave sings the national anthem. Our soloist this evening is Annika Phillips, senior, class of 2019.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming,
and the rockets ring clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Hello, everyone. On behalf of the class of 2019, I would like to welcome family, friends, and faculty to our commencement ceremony. Let's recognize 3 groups that have already performed for you this evening. The first group, Wilson's Chamber Orchestra, placed 3rd in the state ensemble competition this spring. Oh yeah. Tonight, they played The Lover's Waltz by Unger Mason, Concerto for 2 Violas by Telemon, and Viva Rossini by Rossini. The second group is the combination of our concert and symphonic bands. They played Frolic by Luciano Michelini and Pomp and Circumstance by Edward Elgin. They will play Avengers by Alvin Silvestri during our recessional as well. The third group is Wave, who sang the national anthem. This spring, Wave placed 2nd in the state ensemble competition. It is with great honor that we recognize our platform guest this evening, Portland Public Schools board member Julie Esparza Brown. Thank you all for being here. You may all be seated, by the way. As we reflect on our K-12 experience, recall that in kindergarten, it was 2006. That year, American Idol was the #1 biggest TV show in the US, and Pluto was downgraded from a planet to a dwarf planet. 6 years later, we entered middle school. In 6th grade, many of us made new friends, tried new classes, and got braces. 2012 was a big year. Somebody that I used to know seemed to be constantly looping on the radio, and The Hunger Games was all the rage. Then, just 3 years later, in 2015, we entered high school. The top song was Bruno Mars's Uptown Funk, and the average rate of a tooth for a tooth fairy reached $3.19 per tooth. Crazy, crazy times. Selfie sticks were banned from Disneyland, and the mannequin challenge was a thing. This was our time. For the most part, decisions were made on our behalf. We did not get to choose our teachers or the curriculum or the rules, but each year we gained a little more autonomy. My hope is that we also gained some perspective. We have been told no, felt out of control, and have seen and experienced hypocrisy. Let's not forget what it feels like to be a kid. It's now 2019, and we are high school graduates. Well, almost. This is our time. It's time to make more of our own decisions, more of our own rules. Our time to determine what kind of adults we are going to be, how we treat others, and how we treat ourselves. As we reminisce, many memories are positive. They bring smiles and laughs. I urge us all to think through our fondest memories and think about what made them so great, whether it be something that we doubted we could do that we accomplished, or perhaps making a connection with a friend. Whatever it is, let's do more of it in the future. Of course, some of our memories are not so positive. Some bring embarrassment, sadness, or cringe, but we mustn't let our past mistakes, from the trivial, such as middle school fashion disasters, to the more serious or substantial regrets, get us down. We have made mistakes and will continue to do so. All of us, students, parents, administrators, siblings, teachers, etc. But hopefully, we own our mistakes, learn from them, move on, and forgive our mistakes and the mistakes of others. We won't let them define us. We move forward. We march on, if you will.
We are pleased to introduce Wilson's Will Singers. This evening, Will Singers, which includes Wave, will perform Catch Me by Charlie Leftridge. This will be followed by Omnia Soul by Z. Daniel Stroop. Our guest conductors will be seniors Jackson Ray and Cooper Poole.
From nowhere I grew both strong and tall, longing to become, but knowing not a path at all. But the footprints of the winter melted to fields of spring. One last embrace before I cross the threshold.
Good evening. My name is Mia Bowles. I have the pleasure to welcome Wilson High School's foreign exchange students for the class of 2019. This year, we were honored to have 11 students from 9 different countries. These students will receive a certificate tonight to recognize their time with us. Would our foreign exchange students please rise? You all have enriched our community and the lives of many people at Wilson. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors and have a safe flight home. And now I'd like to introduce 2 of our counselors, Julie Felling and Kelly Milford.
Hello. At the Senior Awards celebration on June 3rd, we recognized our valedictorians. This year, we have 12 students who have completed all 7 semesters while maintaining an unweighted 4.0 grade point average. They are identified with white honors cords. Please hold your applause until all of their names have been read. Ryan Bernstein, Gabriel Colasurdo, Emily Eddy, Jessica Uten, Andrew Harker, Francesca Iruli, Sierra Loisel, Ella Lurix, Eli Malloy, Vivian Montero, Delaney Oliver Nutt, and Anthony Passantini. Will all 12 valedictorians please rise and face the audience? Thank you. In 2010, Portland Public Schools began using weighted grade point averages. Therefore, we acknowledge the student who has the highest weighted average. Please join me in acknowledging Eli Malloy for this extraordinary accomplishment.
We have many groups of students who we would like to recognize for their achievements while at Wilson. I will briefly acknowledge them and explain the color of cord, medallion, or sash they are wearing this evening. At the very end, we will have all of these students rise as a group so you can acknowledge them. Here we go. We recognized our 32 Woodrow Wilson Scholars at the Senior Awards celebration. Students received the Woodrow Wilson Scholars Medallion for their achievement. We have a very active group of 10 seniors in our student leadership. They are identified with a leadership sash. 16 seniors have earned the Oregon State Seal of Biliteracy. This is awarded to students who have demonstrated high levels of language proficiency in 2 or more languages. They are identified with a medallion. 13 seniors have served as peer counselors. They are identified by the Peer Counseling Medal. We have 111 seniors in the National Honor Society. These seniors are wearing their gold honor cords tonight. We have 15 members of the International Thespian Society. They are identified with a light blue cord. We have 31 seniors in orchestra, choir, and band who are identified by their white sashes. 13 seniors have been honored with the PCC dual credit honor cords. These are for seniors graduating with 9 or more dual credits earned. They have identified with blue and gold cords. 110 seniors received their career and technical education cords. The multicolored cord signifies our students in the areas of either computer science, business and marketing, audio engineering, education, or construction. The red cord signifies our students in the area of health science. We have 6 seniors that received their red and gray National Speech and Debate Association cords. Could all of these seniors with a special cord, medallion, or sash please rise and face the audience? Congratulations.
Thank you. While we clearly have many outstanding and involved students at Wilson High School, the following 5 students are being recognized for being truly exceptional. The Outstanding Senior Awards. This first award honors 2 graduating seniors considered to be the most outstanding in their class in terms of character, service, leadership, and scholarship. The outstanding senior recipients of the class of 2019 are Zoe Bennett and Ryan Bernstein. Please come forward to accept your award.
The Mabel Whitted Award. This award honors one graduating senior who works earnestly, speaks kindly, and acts sincerely. This senior honors diversity and is accepting of all rather than being exclusive. This senior is unselfish and places character first. This award was created to honor Miss Whitted, a former Wilson vice principal who exhibited these qualities. The 2019 recipient of the Mabel Whitted Award is Taumaya Uile. Please come forward.
The Outstanding Scholars Award. These awards honor 2 graduating seniors who are considered to be the most outstanding scholars in their class. More than merely earning good grades, these students truly love learning. The outstanding scholars of the class of 2019 are Gabe Colasurdo and Jaron Friesen. Please come forward. As we recognize our graduating seniors this evening, I would like to take a moment to recognize some outstanding staff who will be retiring with the class of 2019. These staff have given many wonderful years of service to Wilson and other schools as well. Please join me in congratulating the following staff as they begin this new chapter in their lives. If the following staff could please rise. Bill Boley and Catherine Wolf. Thank you for your many years of service. The impact you have made on students, staff, and our community will be felt for many years to come. Thank you.
Since Mr. Minato started teaching at Wilson 3 years ago, he has brought a unique energy that is rare in a teacher. His top priority is not giving out grades or just getting through the day, it is the students. Mr. Minato genuinely cares that the students in his class are excited about what they are learning, and he will spend countless hours to do this. His doors are open almost every day after school to tutor students, give space to perform labs, and to simply talk about his favorite thing in the world, science. He goes above and beyond in his role as a teacher through his leadership in the astronomy club, research during the summer, and physics C study group. On top of his already busy schedule, Mr. Minato made time to meet with calculus and physics students to prepare them for an additional exam. He even took a week out of his summer to take a group of students to conduct authentic astronomical research. I have never met a teacher that is so willing to put his time and energy into the welfare and education of his students. Every student that walks through his doors will come out the other side energized about science, with a passion to learn, and with an additional role model in their life. His dedication to teaching was just recognized by a prestigious award where he was a finalist for Educator of the Year. It is my pleasure to now introduce Wilson High School's graduating class of 2019 commencement speaker, Mr. Joseph Minato.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, graduates. You know, you look great. I love teaching at Wilson High School for so many reasons. But the number one reason is you. Thank you. I'm holding up a finger at the end of my arm, my index finger straight up, and now I'm closing my left eye. I'm going to look in the distance for an object that I can block out. I'm going to choose the flag of my favorite state, the state of Oregon, 1859. Now, I'm going to open my left eye and close my right eye. And something very interesting happens. I'm going to switch back and forth. Now, of course, you're wondering what happens. It's your turn. Give it a try. Okay, I'm going to walk you through this. I'd like everyone to do it. Graduates, guests, you're welcome to try. Extend an arm with a finger. You could block the Oregon flag or anything in the distance. The further, the better. Right eye open. Now close your right eye and open your left eye. Now switch back and forth. Hello, Oregon. Goodbye, Oregon. Hello, goodbye. That's cool. Oh. Nothing without my sound effects. As you noticed, your finger appeared to move left and right as you switched your eyes compared to the distant object. Now, is your finger actually moving? No. Were your eyes moving? No. What was moving? Nothing was moving. Your perspective was moving. You were seeing the same physical situation from two different perspectives. This is called parallax. Parallax. It's a fun word to say. Would you say it with me? Parallax. Now, hold on to that. It's going to show up later in this talk, and it might show up on the quiz. You got it? All right. So about 2,500 years ago, Aristotle in ancient Greece announced that the Earth was the center of the universe. It was a very convenient and comfortable idea. He had no data or evidence, but he said the Earth does not move. It is the center of all creation. He called this the geocentric model. Now, about 100 years later, another Greek, not quite so famous, named Aristarchus came along, and he said, not so fast. Maybe the Earth does move. Maybe the Earth orbits the sun. He proposed the heliocentric model. But he didn't just propose it, he was thousands of years ahead of his time. He proposed an idea to test it. He proposed science. He said that if the Earth moved around the sun, then it should cause parallax. So here's Aristarchus' idea. If the Earth orbits the sun, looking at the night sky on a given night and then 6 months later would be like switching your eyes in our activity. Aristarchus argued that the nearby stars would be like your finger and would appear to move back and forth compared to the distant stars as the Earth orbited the sun. Now, I know those are just words and it's hard. I need a diagram. Hey, Andrew, could you help me out here? Okay. I knew these hats came in handy. There we go. Let's see what we got going here. Hey, videographers, can you zoom in on this? I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. All right, here we go. Can you see that? Well, I know that it's not really huge, but we're going to do our best here, okay? Here, how about like that? There we go. So here is the Earth in January. There's the sun, and there's the Earth in July. Here's a nearby star. In the distance are 5 very, very distant stars. Now, this diagram's not to scale. They're incredibly far away. When you look at the nearby star in January, it appears to be between distant stars 1 and 2. When you look at the nearby star in July, it appears to be between distant stars 4 and 5. You get it? It's parallax. In this case, Earth in January is like your right eye. Earth in July is like your left eye. The nearby star is like your finger. And the distant stars are the flag, the Oregon flag, or whatever you chose. So Aristarchus, oh, Andrew, you're the best. Thank you. So Aristarchus was so excited. He's going to do his experiment, and he's going to show that the Earth orbits around the sun. And he did the experiment, and guess what? He didn't observe any parallax. And he conceded, well, my experiment failed. The heliocentric model is wrong. The Earth is the center of all creation. Whoa, wait a minute. We know in the modern era that the Earth is not the center of the solar system or of anything. Aristarchus had a really clever idea. He proposed and did an experiment, but he didn't find the truth. Why not? The parallax effect is so tiny, you can't measure it with the tools and technology they had in ancient Greece. So even though he had a great idea, Earth was saddled with a wrong idea that the Earth is the center of all creation for 2,000 years. It wasn't until Galileo's observations in the 1600s that it was finally demonstrated beyond any doubt that the heliocentric model is correct, that the Earth orbits the sun. That's 2,000 years of a firmly entrenched, wrong, but very comfortable idea. Now, in the 400 years since Galileo, astronomers have learned how to measure the distances to stars. And the primary way they do so is the method of parallax, the same method we used with our finger and blinking our eyes. We needed more technology, though. 200 years ago, photography was invented, and that made it possible that we could now measure that tiny little parallax and figure out how far away things are. Now, here's how it works. I want you to repeat our experiment before. You're going to hold up a finger with your right eye open, and you're going to switch back and forth, but this time, you're going to slowly pull your finger closer to your face and make a very important observation. Go ahead, help one another. You getting the hang of it? Do you see what happens? When you pull your finger closer to your face, the apparent movement of your finger is greater. Indeed, you've got it. So that is how measuring distance with stellar parallax works. As the Earth orbits the sun, the nearby stars appear to move back and forth compared to the distant stars. By measuring how much the nearby stars appear to move, we can determine its distance. Wow, that is cool. That is science at its best. Yet importantly, Measuring astronomical distances using parallax would not be possible without data gathered from two different perspectives. I'd like to note, you don't gain twice as much data measuring from two perspectives. You gather more than that. You get a new tool, a deep and profound tool, a tool that allows you to measure distances in the cosmos. Now, modern astronomy tells us that Earth is just one of 8 planets in the solar system, and that it's not the center of the solar system or the center of anything. And furthermore, our solar system is just one of billions of planetary systems in the Milky Way galaxy. And our Milky Way galaxy is just one of trillions of galaxies. This makes the Earth feel tiny and inconsequential and unimportant. Yet we know that our home planet, our Earth, this pale blue dot, this third rock from the sun, it's our only home. Earth is tiny and inconsequential and unique and important at the same time. Can you graduates of the Wilson High School class of 2019 hold these two seemingly contradictory, competing thoughts in your head at the same time? Can you think from two differing perspectives? Can you understand that you're just one of 7 billion people currently living on our precious Earth? That humans are just one of millions of species? And that the human experience on Earth is just the wink of the eye in our 4.6 billion year history? And yet, despite that, you are unique. You are important. You are both a tiny speck in time and place and an essential part of our collective future. If you can hold both of these complex, seemingly contradictory thoughts in your mind at the same time, you have the ability to enrich your lives and serve the common good by combining perspectives to solve problems that are not solvable from just one viewpoint. Can you do it? Can you do it? I think you can. I know you can. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but this is your life's homework. Now, don't worry. With proficiency grading, there's no due date, and you can do it over and over and over again. But don't take too long, because our Earth and our world need you. Go forth, think critically from multiple perspectives, and be a problem solver. Thank you. There's always lots of stuff.
I have the pleasure of introducing Mima Scott. During her time at Wilson, she has participated in band, Black Student Union, French Culture Club, Mural Club, and has continued as the organizer of Peer Counseling Community Club. Mima stands out as being one of the most humble, fun-loving, kind, and compassionate individuals at Wilson. Her love for helping people extends to her work with the Compassion Clinic, lifeguarding, and being a peer counselor. Her interests in science and people are her motivation for studying biochemistry and anthropology at the University of Oregon next year. Without further ado, please welcome Mima Scott.
All right. Welcome, class of 2019, family, friends, teachers, and staff. If life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. But how can you possibly make lemonade if you have no way of harvesting, cultivating, and nurturing those lemons? I can't tell you what to do because I'm in the same tree, and I can, however, speak of what I've learned. Yes, trees, because lemons come from trees, branches and leaves, roots and various fruits, but I'm sticking with lemons. Our ancestors and generations after us all have and will learn through experiences, looking for those lemon-like opportunities. Now it's our turn to make history with difficulty or with ease. I've learned the significance of knowing when to say that I don't know. That too much self-reflection in what we don't know can cause an existential crisis, while too little or none at all turns us into unintentional egoists. Plus, admitting that you don't know can come in handy. For example, is water actually wet? I don't know. What do you want to do with your life? I don't know. It pops our bubbles and opens us up and makes us admit that we're human. The paradox of knowing that we don't know, I've learned, is the first step. Like planting a seed, growth is the next. Many have said that curiosity killed the cat. This is like the child in us that wants to know more, continuing through life, questioning as we grow. What I hadn't realized was that there had been another part. Knowledge had brought him back. The meaning comes when you look at the root of the saying. There are many puns in this speech. The cat was curious. It searched, came in contact with an obstacle, but learned and came back from where? I don't know. From ignorance? Earlier I spoke of lemons and trees. If lemons are opportunities, then lemonade is success in whatever you may want to achieve. The branches on the trees are us, graduating class of 2019. The roots are the foundation. Family and ancestry, knowledge and experience make them strong. And the leaves and fruits are our achievements, new realities, new lives, the list goes on. So water your roots with thanks and appreciation. Know your foundation and your source of knowledge. Our trees will grow and change regardless of what we feed them. Know what poisons your tree and what strengthens it. Stay watching, cultivating, looking for those lemons. Nurturing our roots can inspire curiosity about the world around us. So I've heard with every opportunity found and sought after, our knowledge grows and can bring us back to the reality we see that's right under our nose. It's easy to see our own wilted and crusty leaves, but Einstein once said, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its life thinking it's stupid. But class of 2019, we are not stupid. Throughout high school, we've had athletic and academic achievements, electives, clubs, we've built relationships. We've learned that there are several different types of intelligence. From the artists who create beauty and capture it, recreate, perform it, to the athletes who are making quick decisions on the field, court, studio, mountain, every other muscle in their bodies manifesting power, expending energy. The brainiacs who can calculate, articulate, spin ideas, theories, to map out new advancements, to improve our perceptions of simply being. Naturalists who want to save this planet for the generations after us. Skaters who roll in and out, experiencing life as is to its fullest. Musicians who are so much more than their instruments. Whether it be college, the army, traveling abroad, or working at home, all buds that we've grabbed, we hope they blossom in our favor. We're tied between grabbing at the low-hanging fruit and searching for the ones that are higher up, less accessible, trying to finesse our way through life. We different walks that have come together as a trunk through the necessities of schooling, we class of 2019 will all branch out, grow lemons, drop seeds, begin again. This is thankfully not the end or the beginning. Whew. This is just the dividing junction, a point in our continuous growth. So I leave you with this. The word opportunity comes from the Latin word opportunitas. Op, which means toward, and port, a destination. Opportunities help us to grow towards our destinations. So with that said, cheers to family, friends, class of 2019, and to our futures. Take advantage of your lemons. Thank you and congratulations.
Our next speaker is Maya Wheely. Maya is a student that many of us know and love. Many of her friends describe her as caring, empathetic, friendly, and an overall good person with a big heart. She has worked tirelessly for this school, trying to make it a more equitable and inclusive environment. You may have seen her working with UNIDOS, helping on the climate team, singing in choir, performing in musicals, both on the technical side and on stage, and even working as a peer counselor. As a peer counselor, Maya meets with many different students, gives them advice, helps them with homework, and even just listens while they rant. This is one of the many great things that people love about her. On top of all of her extracurriculars, Maya is also a student, a daughter, a sister with nothing but love to give. On that note, please give a warm welcome to Maya Wheely.
Good evening, friends and family, teachers and administrators. I would like to welcome you to this celebration where we honor the class of 2019. Education never stops. It is not just about the numbers you learn or the words you read, but how you work with people around you and how together, collectively, we can make a big difference. We survived freshman PE, completed the work samples and curlies. We met requirements we never thought we'd achieve. Rewind to the day you were sitting in your counselor's office telling them that you wouldn't be able to finish on time. Danny, Keith, Sheila, Julie, Lauren, there is no way I can finish this. You're crazy. Now fast forward to the present. Fast forward to now. You did it. Congratulations. You proved wrong all the people who didn't believe in you, but more importantly, you proved yourself wrong. We all have had our fair shares of difficult situations. That's the definition of high school right there. But not the type of situations found in movies like High School Musical or Mean Girls, because it's safe to say that they got it all wrong. They don't show the behind the scenes where it's honestly the most stressful times of our lives, so far at least. This is the moment where all the stress, hard work, and determination is worth it. You are all sitting here proving to your peers, family, friends, and teachers take time to thank them for all their support. Take time to take it all in. This year has gone by so fast, so make sure you look around today and make this special moment worth remembering. No matter where your path leads, I wish you all nothing but more obstacles to overcome. I hope that you all find your passion, your calling in this world, and continue on in life, always learning. The grind never stops, and neither do you. Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will begin the presentation of diplomas for the class of 2019. We ask that you hold your applause so that everybody is able to hear their name called. Seniors, you may now prepare to receive your diplomas. This class of 2019 is special for me. They entered Wilson, their first day was my first day. I've been able to grow with them over the last 4 years and see them grow into great young adults. And so without further ado, the presentation of the diplomas.
Ryan Bernstein. Zoe Bennett. Amy Sloan. Mia Bowles. Andrew Parker. McKenna Spencer. Mima Scott. Solomon Burr Harris. Taumaya Wheely. Rebecca Shore. Claire Stellmacher. Sarah White. Clotilde Banal. Aaron Grimshaw. Lucy Grissom. Trevor Hoyne. Delaney Oliver Nutt. Annika Phillips. Cooper Poole. Dex Schultz. Tegan Snyder. Pascal Tower. Daltrey Russo. Collins Wangusi. Jackson Ray.
Okay. Idrus Abdullahi. Nasra Abdullahi. Mariama Ali. Hayden Allen. Zoe Anderson. Dallas Anderson. Arthur Andrienko. Daniel Anashenko. Yassine Bajali. Lila Balthazar. Claire Barnes. Drew Barron. Susan Barons Valenzuela. Awo Bellel. Jacob Bell. Zev Ben Israel. Nicholas Benjamin. Mariah Berkovich. Lucian Bassett. Nick Balanev. Henry Bjork. Adam Blaine. Arena Borodikina. Aya Boutwell. Cedric's Charlie. Anthony Bowers. Liz Boyle. Mackenzie Braithwaite. Peyton Brazzi. Tristan Bren. Francesco Bressanen. Mason Bryan. William Britton. Amos Brown. Liam Burcham. Sophia Burton. Parker Jane Calais. Shane Cameron Pizzo. Rafael Carbone. Kestrel Carlo. Cameron Carpenter. Brooklyn Carson. Cesar Castillo. Christine Castles. Emma Charlone. Isabella Chimenti. Lyndon Cho. Savannah Klein. Janet Gonzalez. Kendall Voigt. Logan Kleiser. Dylan Cochran. James Cofield. Benjamin Koya. Gabriel Colasordo. Claire Corin. Emily Corin. Reagan Cox. Sean Cunningham. Cooper Curtin.
Stephen Jaden Davey. Tyson Davidson. Zoe de Boucherville Dixon. Andrew Dempwolf. Timothy Deniston. Lily Devlin. Seamus Dignan. Mark Dintz. Everett Dinsmore. Nicola Juricic. Ben Dodak. Logan Dodge. Ashton Ryan Dodge. Maggie Ann Downey. Emily Eddy. Anton Enevoldson. Dylan Ennis Helzer. Samuel Erdashek. Jessica Uten. Jade Fallstitch. Giacomo Favrone. Charlotte Fay. Sophia Fernandez. Sean Finn. Harley Flores. Benjamin Fowler. Ian Frazier. Max Frengel. Jaron Friesen. Madison Frost. Diego Garcia Perez. Isabella Garnett. Shelby Garrett. Ellie George. Olivia German. Abby Glass. Maya Goins. Oscar Gomez. Jesse Gonzalez. Joseph William Grinberg. Dylan Galtney. Claire Hotz. Emma Halling. Luke Allen Hamilton. Martina Harvey. Omar Hassan. Tony Hayden. Dora Hernandez. Calvin Heston. Keating Patrick Hinckley. Fatima Hobesh. Coliseum Hodge. Ashley Hopfer. Aiden Hostetler. Emmett Houston. Bergen Hughes. Torsten John Hughesby. Abdiaziz Hussein.
Natalie Yonku. Francesca Iruli. David Imes. Chelsea Ingram. Anna Jatsura. Elliot Jeffords. Morgan Jessing. Chloe Johnson. Devin Johnson. Quinn Johnson. Julia Johnston. Benjamin Duray. Lauren Kapanoski. Jack Kelly. Max Kemling. Naweed Khan. Abigail Kingsford. Fisher Kirk. Allison Claus. Lauren Cole. Emma Elizabeth Craker. Grace Kuhn. Jacob Kuniak. Katya Laflamme. Graham Lampy. Zach Lynch. Katarina Linder. Hayden Lohr IV. Sierra Loisel. Mason Lohman. Sarah Long. Ella Lurix. Adam MacDonald Factor. Spencer Mashinsky. Chester Mantell. Carmen Manzanares. Madeline Mapes. Reagan Mackenzie Marchek. Lily Martinson. Taylor May Morehouse. Rowan McAdoo. Theo McLean. Autumn McLard. Olivia McKinnon. Paige McLaughlin. Brenna McLernan. Daniel Menashe. Gabriela Mendoza Estrada. Abaz Menye. Omar Menye. Rebecca Merkel. Max Merrill. Sebastian Mertens. Sydney Mesereau. Maya Mioto. Yenny Miranda. Barbara Miranda Reyes. Arash Javaheri. Eli Malloy. Vivian Rose Montero. Connor Moraney. Alex Morgan. Christivi Punga. Haley Mulvihill. Max Myers.
Jennifer Naranjo Alves. Eleanor Nash. Ezekiel Nui. Zoe Nolan. Abdinasir Noor. Emily Norris York. Reed Barry O'Connor. Khadijah O'Day. Sebastian O'Halloran. Nicholas Olenich. Simon O'Loughlin. Owen O'Malley. Ariel Ortega. Nicole Owens. Nikki Party. Cameron Phillips. Anthony Passantini. Henry Pig. Jimmy Raja. Jonah Ramey. Reina Margarita Ramirez Cantu. Kellen Reed. Lizzie Roynert. Thomas Reynolds. Chip Richmond. Janasia Robertson. Sarah Robertson. Isabel Rodriguez. Jamin Ross. Jackson Rule. Rachel Russo. Danny Salkovic. Caden Samcuddy. Chloe Sheminovich. John Henry Scott. Lizzie Scriven. Ray Serrano. Assad Dahir. Anna Shirley. Ilana Siegman. Benny Silverberg. Riley Singer. Simon Skates. Oscar Sloop. Cameron Smith. Meredith Smith.
Gianelli Squattrito. Matea Stanwood Yakich. Logan Stout. Ezra Stuckless. Paul Stoltz. Annika Elizabeth Samuelson Sumstrom. William Sweek. Ryan Sweeney. Ruby Sigger. Abdul Hamid Tabib. Jaden Taylor. Sam Taylor. Momoko Terukina. Eric Turvo. Morgan Fears. Emily C. Thomas. Tavares Timms. Cameron Tyndall. Caitlin Tyndall. Sam Trachtenberg. Grace Travers. Finn Tyvel. Sam Valentine. Jillian Van Vliet. Annika Vanderparen. Hasmeen Veneer. Ellie Vaden. Isaac Volin. Trey Laurent. Hayden Walsh. Athena Watkins. Lev Weingrad. Carly Weinstock. Justine Went. Serena Weens. Parker Wilcox. Mars Wilder. Henry Williams. Katie Williams. Henry Wilson. Raven Wilson. Jake Winkler. William Wood. Alexander Warden. Olivia Worley. Lucas Yao. Christian Zayas. Madison Zavada. Nikos Zumberis. Jasmine Maldonado.
Seniors, let's take a moment to acknowledge our faculty, parents, and family members in attendance for their role in helping us get to this special day. Seniors, please stand, turn, and thank these special people with your applause. Okay. This is my moment. Let's go. Seniors, move your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present the class of 2019. Please meet outside on the upper level near the buses on Winning Way, and thank you all for coming. Graduates, please start the recessional.